Email marketing is 40 times, yes, 40 times more effective at acquiring new customers than Facebook, and it drives more conversions than any other marketing channel. Social media and email work hand in hand to deliver 6- and 7-figure sales results when you do it right. You see, email is by far one of the most lucrative activities that you can do to grow your business. And whether or not you've signed up to MailChimp, Infusionsoft, Aweber, or one of the other countless email marketing platforms out there, the reality is many still get it epically wrong. So how do you flip this on its head immediately? Well, you need to come up with some eyeball-grabbing emails to send to your prospective customers that's going to get their attention immediately. Emails that are not only going to get opened and read, but clicked and actioned. Because if no one is opening or reading your emails, then no one is clicking to your landing pages. And if no one's clicking, then no one's buying. The problem is you don't know how to write a subject line that immediately grabs their attention and compels them to learn more, especially if your sales are lackluster at the moment whenever you send an email campaign out. So to help, here's 4 different styles of email subject lines proven to get your emails open for a quick boost in sales, and a powerful bonus tip at the very end of a tool that you can use to test them to see how they might stack up. Let's begin with number 1, the outcome subject line, and it's one of my personal favorites because it's so easy. This is simple and straightforward. You're telling the reader exactly what they're going to get if they take the action to open the email. This isn't sending an email out saying, hey, check out our new newsletter. That has 0 outcome for them. What is the outcome of them checking out the newsletter? Is it they're going to get better educated on a particular subject? Are they going to learn more? Is it going to help them achieve more in a particular area? Instead, use something like this. Download this free report and double your sales. So we've got the report and we've got the outcome. If you've got a newsletter, what's the outcome after that? Number 2, the mystery subject line. This subject line plants a seed into your reader's head that they have to click to satisfy their curiosity. Subject lines such as, have you seen this? Or this simple trick will see you triple your sales. Get the reader to stop and wonder about this answer. So humans have an inbuilt need for completion. It's the number 1 reason why you go to a really bad movie like, I don't know, there was one by Halle Berry. And you stay till the end because you still have to have that psychological completion before you leave the cinema. Now, these email headings start within the reader a thought process that can only be completed by reading the email itself, or better yet, clicking through to your website or to your landing page. Now, be warned, these kind of subject lines, they're great, but in moderation. Send all your emails with these kind of subject lines and you're most likely going to put your audience off, especially if you can't back it up with quality products or services. Subject line 3, the sense of urgency. Showing scarcity of something tells your reader that they have to act now or they won't get your offer at all. Limited time offers, offers closing down tonight, limited places left, exclusive bonus ends at midnight. Look at your own email campaigns and ask yourself, if you were reading it, are you going to be compelled to take action or would you brush it off? A lot of people brush off this style of subject line and email campaign, in fact. I had a client a number of years ago who was generating $5,000 to $10,000 in sales per month from her email campaigns. After introducing that sense of urgency and scarcity, those sales jumped through the roof. Within a few short months, we hit over $80,000 per month from the email marketing campaigns. That's how much these strategies can make a difference in your business. But remember this, don't base your actions on assumptions. Prove the assumption right or prove it wrong, but just prove it. And 4, the social proof subject line. Like the sense of urgency, this subject line plays to one of the biggest human traits, the fear of missing out, or FOMO, i.e., thousands of others have X, Y, Z, now it's your turn. Or check out this article that's been featured on such and such media channel. Social proof makes us want something even more because everyone else has it. This FOMO taps into a primal part of the human psyche. Now, I do mean primal, that has conditioned us to want to be part of a group or a pack. Look at your emails and see, how do you actually build a community through the stories that you're telling through your email marketing and your marketing in general. And finally, one point to consider. Using only one particular style of subject line over and over again, it doesn't matter which style it is, will often have the opposite effect on your audience. If all they see is subject lines telling them that they only have 24 hours to get something, eventually they'll have email blindness and simply tune it out. So mix it up and combine different elements in one headline, like an outcome with some scarcity or social proof with a little mystery. It's up to you to test and measure it. When writing your emails, be sure to spend time to get this element right. It's the difference between sending emails and hearing crickets, or making consistent weekly sales because your emails are hitting the mark. This is the part you should spend the most time on. When writing emails, I'll start writing out 10 to 20 subject lines without thinking, and no matter how they sound. Just a complete and utter brain dump. Next, I use a headline analyzer by CoSchedule, which is totally free. Just visit coschedule.com and search for the headline analyzer. Now, we test each subject line for impact and shareability. Think of a subject line like a Facebook post or a tweet. You want it to stop people from scrolling past it. And if your subject line has the likelihood to be shared as a tweet, it's much more likely to be opened as an email. But remember, this is only ever used as a guide. Like all online tools, they're not designed to predict the future, merely to point you in the right direction. Always test everything that you do. Now, if you've got your subject lines mastered and your email open rate is going through the roof, but your sales aren't, your next step is to ensure your emails are structured to get your readers excited to take action straight away and buy or engage with your brand. To help you even further, you can download my epic and free email marketing checklist entitled 81 of the most powerful ways to drive a massive boost in sales leveraging email marketing by visiting benangel.co/email marketing checklist. That's benangel.co/email marketing checklist. In the meantime, good luck, take care, and I'll see you again shortly.